Hey, what's going on guys? It's Jordan here, and today I have the tutorial on how to earn a MOAB in the game mode of Demolition on the map of Fallen. This this game mode wasn't requested, but I decided I'll give it a try. You know, based some of you guys out there, I know some of you guys are hardcore Demolition players, and you guys may probably want a tutorial on how to earn a MOAB in this game mode. It is very easy, as I can say. Your classes, I suggest to use your favorite gun, or the MP7, which is one of the only SMGs that I really suggest unless you're going to be rushing, running, and gunning. Then I would suggest either using the UMP with the suppressor and the rapid fire, or you can just use the MP7 with the suppressor and rapid fire, or the extended mags, either one of your liking. And for assault rifles, I suggest you do not use the SCAR L with the suppressor. The reason for that is because I'm not sure if any of you guys noticed it, but the SCAR L with the suppressor does feel a little bit weak. Other than that, without it from the suppressor. So while shooting someone from a long range, it maybe take a while for him to die. So I really do suggest that you don't use the SCAR L. Assault rifles I suggest the ACR, the FAD, or the Type 95. You know, you can use any assault rifle that you want. In this video, I do use the ACR. I started off with the MP7, but I decided I'm gonna switch to the ACR. Now, my tutorial for you guys is always run specialist. Whenever you're going for a MOAB, just run specialist. And if you're gonna run assault, make sure you don't use your assault kill streaks. If you're gonna run support, just don't use it. Just make sure your support kill streaks aren't something that's gonna earn you kills. Make sure it's either like a spy plane, counter spy plane, or advanced UAV, or maybe even the SAM turret. Now, as you can see right now, I'm using the ACR. I am using a specialist package. My specialist perks are Assassin, Sleight of Hand, and Blind Eye. And my main perks are Scavenger, Hardline, and Marksman. Now, this is a really good class loadout. It's up to you. You can either put Sleight of Hand as your first tier perk for specialist, or you can either choose Assassin. I suggest using Assassin due to that this is Demolition, and the game mode, well, one round I believe is a round. I'm not really sure how long in minutes the game mode is, but I really suggest that you use Assassin first, which basically can help you. And I do suggest that you use Blind Eye also, because you may never know the enemy is going to earn an air support, and that air support's job is to find you only, not your teammate, just you only, and kill you. Now, I highly suggest you use Marksman. Now, it doesn't matter what map you're playing on, Marksman is a really good perk. You can just aim down sight, look anywhere, you'll see the name tab pop up, and you can just pick the enemy off right there. Now, as you can see, in this particular area, whenever you're defending, I suggest that you stay up on this area. You can keep checking back. The spawns are by A spawn, and it is by C, which is over in the little bushy area, which I'll be looking over right now, right over there where those squares. You guys, that's their main spawns in A spawn, A domination spawn, and C domination spawn. Now, as you can see, I'm just running back and forth. I'm looking over the flags, looking over the bombs. Sorry for that. I do suggest that in order to, reduce the amount of traffic that you're going to be having, I suggest that you let them plant B and destroy B. If not, you guys can do that in the beginning of the round, let them plant B, or you can just wait until time's about to expire, let them plant, and then the time will extend. It is up to you. You can do whatever you like, as long as you just follow these tips as accordingly. Now, there are some moments where you would want to just come off of these up here for a minute and just run down looking over the straight line that I just did before. Because if you're just going to stay up here, eventually the other teams, they're going to catch on that you're on a kill streak. And once they see that you're on a kill streak, they're going to try to, not focus on the bomb for a minute. They're going to have about 2 guys, continue trying to plant the bomb. And they're just going to basically try to, just try to rush towards you and kill you. Because they don't want you to get a MOAB. Because if they see you getting a MOAB, that's just gonna make them look much worse than they are right now. Now, as you can see, Scavenger did benefit me a lot, but at this point I didn't unlock extended mags, so I do suggest that you use suppressor and extended mags, because not only do you get extended mags, you still do get the extra magazines for Scavenger Pro, which gives you a lot of bullets, and you wouldn't have ran out of bullets like I did before. I wouldn't have to apply the MP9. I also suggest that you use the MP9 as your secondary, no matter what class you're on. If you're someone who likes an SMG and machine pistol with a Kimbo, I never tried out the MP9 akimbo, so I'm not really sure of what the damage is like on them, but you guys can give it a shot and let me know. But I do suggest the MP9 either with extended mags or the suppressor. Either way, the gun is still as powerful with or without. Now, I'm just sitting up here, I'm looking over A, I'm basically just picking them off. They are spawning by A domination in that building over there. At some points, they don't spawn by the C, so you guys do want to check over there. If you see they're spawning A domination, and you see your teammates are killing a lot of them, always check back to C domination to make sure that they're not spawning over there, or if they already did spawn over there, they're not running straight towards you and trying to kill you. I also suggest this. If the round is about to end and you're not really close towards your MOAB, never... Okay, let me rephrase that. If, say, you're close to your MOAB and the round just ended, make sure that you don't rush back to the same spot as you were before. Take it slow, find a little area to stay in for a while. When you see things starting to happen, when you see the bombs are being planted, when you know they're acting more aggressive, they're rushing towards the bombs, they're trying to get kills, they're trying to win the game, then that will be your time to actually push out from that area. You know, you may be camping in that area for quite a while, but now's the time to rush out and go towards wherever you need to go. You know, any spot that you like. Now, as you can see, our teammates, we were communicating on our mics, we were talking, we were telling each other what we're doing. I did notify them that I am on a MOAB streak, and they're not to come close to me, they're not to shoot at me, because, you know, I do have friends on PlayStation Network who will do that, try to mess me up. But I did warn them not to do that, and in the kill cam right here, you can see just how powerful the MP9 is. It is long range, it is short range. That gun is basically an SMG. Put on the right dot, run around with the whole game, and tell me that it's not an SMG. Now, the new round is about to begin, and as you can see what I'm going to do, I'm not going to rush straight back to that spot. I'm going to sit in this area for, not a lot, but I'm just going to sit here for quite a while. Due to that, I remember that we had spawned over behind the building by A domination. I figured, I'm not sure if they're going to run straight down to the back of the other building by C domination and then come straight up that path. So I wasn't really sure. So that's the reason why I was aiming down there, because I do have the specialist bonus and I was already running marksman. So I was just aiming down sight looking for name tags to pop up. You know, I was lucky that there was no assassin pro guy running down there whose name tag wasn't popping up. Now you can see that I am pushing out, and luckily that guy, I was able to pick him off. He wasn't looking towards me. Now, whenever I say you stay on this side, stay in this building right here, try not to push yourself out towards those cars unless they're already blown up. You know, because if you do push out and then they do see you, like right there, you see the car catches on fire. You don't want to get blown up by the car. It's just going to make you frustrated. And frustration on when you're going for a MOAB is not going to help you any much better. And also, you do have the advantage of looking over the B bomb, and you have two entry ports: the stairs behind me and the stairs right there in front of me. Now, I highly suggest that you guys do pay attention and make sure if you have a good headset that you're hearing them. And right there, I did earn my MOAB, and as you can see, I earned my MOAB. So I decided I'm just gonna push out because I do see that right now both bombs are planned. So I decided I'm gonna call my MOAB, kill them. And right here, I'm not sure where this guy came from. I wasn't sure where he came from, but he killed me, and the MOAB goes off right there, and I do my usually celebration. Now, if you guys follow these tips accordingly to how I say it, you know, stay up on this top area, which I'm going back up right now. Stay up on this area right here. You guys will do good. You guys will most likely go on a high kill streak. If you don't mess up, or if the enemy don't catch on to you that you're staying up there, you will eventually get your MOAB. And that'll be all. Later, guys.